Yo, welcome. Ep.2, Ctrl Alt Discuss, here in beautiful Amsterdam. Gorgeous. So, that's right, Ep.2, Amsterdam. Close these up real quick. So, today's app, we're going to be walking through Amsterdam. Hopefully, nothing's too blown out. Everything's going to be set on auto. I do have an ND filter on. So, that's good. Head down these stairs. Morning.
Hello.
Alright, I just realized I said morning when it's like 2. Alright, we are outside now. So this is what I was talking about. When every time I come outside, it feels like a movie set. It's because it's just bikes, scooters, mopeds, bikes. Very rarely any cars. Just like the little ones, the little cars. But yeah, so today's episode, we'll be walking around, and it's more windy today. We'll be talking about the big 3 today. The big 3, and for a lot of people, it could mean a couple of different things. Could be TV stations, so big 3 as in CBS, NBC, ABC. I think those are the 3, right? The other one would be what? LeBron, Bosch, Wade. That's the other big 3. And let me get you guys some more views. What's the other one? Kendrick, Jermaine, Aubrey. Not that big 3. The big 3 that probably most of my friends would think about is Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. It's another big 3. I think that's like the more like the big 3 that most males, I would say, at least, would probably think I'm talking about. But that's not the big 3. So the big 3 we're going to be talking about today, and let these cars go, is actually Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and the Disney Channel. So, which I felt would be like a great ep, and I think it's probably going to be like a 2-parter to the most part, because I want somebody else's opinion. So the part 2 won't be immediately right after this one, but if I can get like another perspective, because I want to back and forth with that. But I'm going to be just bringing up the topics, and then those episodes that I would say those networks are like held true to. So that's going to be today's ep, and hopefully maybe a part 2 later on down the road. Maybe a part 3. We'll see. One thing we got to wait for is the bikers and crossing the road. Trying to be super respectful here, because I am not from here. I'm visiting, so try not to look at the camera as much. Try to give you guys the views. If I see someone like walking by, I'm not gonna try to get them in camera. Respect everybody's privacy. But goddamn, it's so beautiful. It's not fair. So, the big 3: Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. Also want to wrap up into Toon Disney as well, because Toon Disney had some great episodes, but I feel like there was its own network station. So because it was his own network station, I'm not going to really include much of it into the Disney Channel segment. Only because I don't think it's fair. I got the boat. That's dope. The timing on that too. A little segue. I'll try not to segue too much, but I did do a boat tour 2 days ago. Well worth. You get some history. What really helped me with the boat tour was that it gave me a good sense of direction of how the city is laid out. So it made it a little bit easier to like walk around and figure out where I'm at. For the first 2 days, I did have to use Google Maps, and I did pay for the international T-Mobile plan for 10 days because the speed on the regular was just a little too slow for what I was used to. I was a little impatient, so it was the $35, and I got to have an international 5G, so which was like, I guess, normal from home. It's normal. But yeah. So let's go for let's do Nickelodeon, do Slime. The Slime Time Prime King. Nickelodeon had so I want to say the first time I did notice that it had slime was probably what was it called? Like, you can't do this on TV, I think it was, or something along that lines. So Nickelodeon, obviously the prime time slime king. What was we got Disney Channel. I feel like Disney Channel was the king of the teen sitcoms and like catchy themes. Catchy themes. Yeah, catchy themes. Dude, call me, beat me if you want to reach me, dude. Oh man. And then Cartoon Network was definitely like the wild, off the cusp shows. I always remember watching Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken was so random to me, but like it definitely fueled my ADD, I feel. Cow and Chicken. And what was the Courage the Cowardly Dog, top tier. Courage the Cowardly Dog, top tier. So yeah, so we got Keen Slime, we got Teen Theme, and we got Courage Was Wild, right? Those were like the main shows, or the main like big three. And so I feel Nickelodeon, like the best shows that Nickelodeon had for me were Double Dare, Wild and Crazy Kids, like non-animated. Double Dare, Wild and Crazy Kids, Guts, and of course Legends of the Hidden Temple. God, that Legends of the Hidden Temple was so sick. Piecing the monkey piece together, going through I always wanted to be on that show. That and Guts. Being in sports and everything, I always felt like I would have handled on Guts. And both, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Whoop. But Double Dare, I feel like Double Dare brought out the slime. Or no, You Can't Do This on TV, I think was like the first time they did slime. And then after that, Double Dare kind of just took over for it, I feel. But let's turn around on the other side. Yeah, so Double Dare was sick. It was also felt like the kids like Jeopardy at the time too, I think, right? They were like answering questions and then they'd get them wrong, they would get slimed, I think. I think it was like the premise of it. Let's check this out. Look at this view, it's crazy. But of course, so the non-animated shows, right, was those ones I can only think of right now. For the most, I tried writing them down so I have like a better idea of all the shows that first came to mind. So those were at least like the non-animated ones. But obviously Nickelodeon was like king of, I got another boat coming through, that's crazy. Non-planned, that's dope. But yeah, so animated shows, obviously Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Rocket Power. Those are the first that come to my mind, at least early days. And then we had Wild Thornberries. I think Wild Thornberries was like also older ones. Doug. I remember Doug, and then Rugrat. Doug was like at 7 o'clock, and then Rugrats was at 7:30. Now that was like the ending, and then it went into Nick at 9, which was pretty clean, I thought. Let's see, what other shows? Invader Sim. Whoa, I can't even remember now. But that one was a big one. Cat Dog. I think the main ones that were my favorite were Rocko's Modern Life, Hey Arnold, the feel-good ones, obviously. So we're actually gonna walk up to the coffee shop that I've been to the most this time, and see if the peeps that I know are working right now. We'll say hi. We'll say what's up. So this is the coffee shop. Go in and see if they're working today. What's going on, brother? No, he's not here today. I'll come back later. There's one of the workers there, or both of them actually. What's up, brother?
Good.
How you been?
Chill, yeah, man.
Good. So I wonder how that's gonna happen. Some people saying what's up. But yeah, so there's 2 workers there. I just chilled with them. They like pretty much told me the whole story, which was awesome. But yeah, so I'll probably go back later and try to get them, because today's my second to last day. So I wanted to make sure I at least get them, or the people that I've interacted with, I want to at least get them for some memories, because they were the best. They hooked it up and everything. So yeah, we'll head back. It's a coffee shop, not too far. But we're gonna keep walking down here. So yeah, did anybody watch Kablam? I feel like Kablam was also a good one too. Oh, look at all these boats over here. Yeah, Kablam was a good episode, good show. Again, it just gave off like the, damn, they're packed. So one of the things I found out actually about the boat tours is that like, there's always a slow one, and the slow one kind of fucks it up for everybody. And as you can see how like they're kind of getting stuck right now going into the tunnel. And so they have these walkie-talkies, and they're supposed to radio each other like, oh, hey, keep going, or we're stuck, things like that. So yeah, so normally it's not supposed to look like this, from what I've been told. It's supposed to be really free-flowing. Because it's kind of good, because you won't be able to get like a good shot of like the view in front of you, because the boat's in front of you. But so when I went, it was very like empty. I'll try to include some footage from when I was on here as well. And I think that's probably what I'll do for the most part, is when I have these like weird little segments like this, is I'll try to include the footage, like maybe in one of the corners or something like that. But boat tour definitely worth it. So we're gonna keep walking down. I'm gonna flip this bad boy. So this is like another Central Park. A lot of food in this area, which was dope. Great food. Steakhouse is like a big thing here. But yeah. So Kablam, I felt was like it was a super dope show for me at least. Yeah. So, but out of like those, I think I vaguely remember Ren and Stimpy being on Nickelodeon for a little bit. And then I think it eventually moved to Cartoon Network, which I feel like it belonged there. But outside of the animated shows and like the game shows, I guess you would say, so like the sitcom, right? Nickelodeon had Kenan and Kel. Kenan and Kel. Like, that was like the pinnacle of sitcom shows, I felt, for Nickelodeon. Kenan and Kel, all that. Drake and Josh. The Amanda Show. What else? And then like the deep cuts. Clarissa Explains It All. That was a mad deep cut. What's another one? Alex Mack, The Adventures of Alex Mack. Another deep cut. Trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. Like for like the sitcoms that I watched, those were Alex Mack, man. I don't hear enough of Alex Mack. The Amazing Adventures of Alex Mack. Like that was a good app. All that also a dope app. Those episodes were amazing. I'm trying to think what and then it flowed into Nick at Night, which was kind of sweet if you were, I feel like for like the older generation, Nick at Night was pretty sweet. It had everything that you needed. Oh my god, I just realized that if I have my phone out in the camera, it looks like I'm streaming, which is something I definitely don't want to give off. But I gotta use my phone because I sat down in my hotel and I was thinking of like all the shows that I wanted to talk about that come to mind. But Nick News, and there was another one I was sitting there for a minute trying to think of the name, and all I remember was that it had like a globe, and maybe that was Nick News, but I don't recall it being. I thought it was something else. And then Mary Beth was, I think, one of the hosts for it too. Is that her name? I feel like that's her name. The girl from All That. I feel like when I think of All That, I think of Keenan and I think of her. Like, I felt like they held the show together. Oh, let's go down this way, actually. Let's keep it going. And then, of course, like, the man, the myth, the legend, Under the Sea, holding it down since, fuck, I wish it was 83 or 93 to rhyme, but obviously I don't know. But SpongeBob, King of Nickelodeon, holding it down, and still holding it down. I wish that I was watching more of SpongeBob. I didn't get really deep into it as much as I feel like everybody else did. Everybody else was super deep into SpongeBob, and even today, like, people are real deep into SpongeBob. Oh, it's the postcards. I'll have to get a couple more postcards. I just remember for gifts. But yeah, I really wish that I was deeper into SpongeBob. But during that time, I transitioned and moved over to Cartoon Network for sure. Disney Channel and Cartoon Network. I feel like now that I talk about it, like, I think there was like an age transition where I feel like at a certain age we were all watching Nickelodeon, and then as we got older, we like moved over to Disney as we got teens, because I feel like Disney had the teen sitcoms, the sitcom world of teens. Shit. Burger King, yo. Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King. But hopefully good footage. I have my sunglasses on, so it's a little hard to see. Oh, Walk to Go. That place is bomb. There's a couple of those. Oh, and Albert Heijn. That's like their supermarket I went to. There's one closer to the hotel. But Walk to Go, 2 nights ago, got some chicken masala curry, yellow curry. Super bomb. Yeah. So yeah, I think. And then Nickelodeon had their movies, right? They had, but the Nickelodeon movies weren't like Disney movies. I feel like the Nickelodeon movies were like theater, like we're in theaters at one point or another. And then they like eventually were on Nickelodeon. Holy shit, look at this intersection. So, yeah, Good Burger was one movie, obviously. Let's cross, actually. Good Burger was one movie. Oof. See, very occasionally you get the cars. I think cars are only like the main intersection. So Good Burger. Another one I remember was Snow Day. And then, of course, the Rugrats movie was, I think, probably the most popular one. Rugrats movie, Jimmy Neutron movie was another one. Oh, you know what's over here that I had? The famous waffle. I'm gonna walk over and get to it. I'll put the camera on me. It's just crazy, yo. You just gotta go. Just get popping away, yo. The one thing you just gotta always make sure you're paying attention though. So yeah, we'll fly over. I'm gonna show you the Stroop waffles, and then we'll walk back the other way. So this, oh, there's someone upstairs. That is so crazy. They chilling up there. So, all these pigeons, dude, because they just drop it. The Stroop waffles was the waffle place that I went to and got these waffles. Super good. Although I did get the Oreo one, and I wish I would have gotten the like strawberry or raspberry one. But super bomb. Definitely worth coming to if you come to Amsterdam. Okay. So I want to walk in an area where there's more sun. And I'll walk towards like the red light district a little bit. You can't take photos there, photos or videos there, but there's like an outside point where you can kind of take a photo down into like the canalway. So I'll make my way over there. I would say so far this is like an average. Oh, I want to go to the other side. There's more sun over there. An average, like 15 minutes. I think I've walked so far at like a decent pace, so it hasn't been too bad. Of course, though, like I'm hiking and doing all that like every day. So walking here is normal. I did get a bike, which I rode to the arena to watch the football game, which was absolutely an experience in itself. It was the first time people let me cross. So yeah. But beautiful, beautiful city. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Nickelodeon had some, pretty sure there was more movies, but I didn't watch other main movies from Nickelodeon. Oh, did Doug have a movie? I feel like maybe Doug had a movie at one point. Doug was also like an underrated show. I think as I got older, I appreciated Doug more. Like the show, not him. Obviously, Skeeter was the illest. But I'm trying to think what was another show before that? One of the Rocket Power. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, since Nickelodeon, so if I'm missing a show and you watch the show, definitely comment, let me know. That was a goated show. Now, I'm trying to think. Like Fairy Odd Parents I feel it was also an underrated goated show. Because there's so many like, I feel like adult jokes in there that were missed as a kid. Yeah. Nickelodeon fire. All right, slime time. Look at this dog. Dogo. Yeah. So Disney though, let's talk about Disney. Disney, catchy themes. Oh, wait, before we continue, I definitely just want to pre-mention that if we cut out and during like mid-blurb is because the footage, it stated on the memory card, like after I deleted everything or freed up some storage, it still had the same like time remaining of like recording time. So I don't know if it knows that I moved stuff off, but we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna go down that road too much, but hopefully it doesn't cut off. But but we come back. Those are my, oh yeah. No, Nickelodeon didn't have much sitcom. I'm thinking like Kenan and Kel and all that. But I feel like it was just like a 2-hour block I had that. But Disney, though, we got what? Even Stevens, Lizzie McGuire. That's a Raven I'll include in there. Hannah Montana. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I don't know why and how I got, me and my brother were deep into that show. But yeah, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was good. Your girl, check out down here, it's pretty cool. And man, did Disney make some stars. Oh my God, another boat. Today's Tuesday, yo, there's a lot of boats, I'm surprised. Did anybody watch Dinosaurs? I watched that growing up. I feel like that was like a very few people watch that show. You gotta be like a certain type of person to watch that show, I feel. You know what? Randomly, it feels like there's a lot more people out here today. Even though I feel like it's not a vacation, but I feel like there's more people here than there were the weekend. But yeah, Dinosaurs was a good one. I like Dinosaurs. That was like held dearly to me. I was like, I think we had a couple of dinosaur toys too, which were pretty funny. Okay, the goated shows though, Boy Meets World. Topanga, my girl. But yeah, the goated show of all time for Disney, for me, Boy Meets World. Did not miss a beat on that show. The show was so good. Smart Guy was hilarious. Sister also really good. And they had that like, collaboration episode as well, which was pretty dope. And then I think Out of the Box was another one I didn't really watch. I think I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of that one. And that was pretty much it. But Disney had like the sick movies outside of like normal cartoon shows. They had Brink, which was also like probably my favorite. Team Puppet Suds. Xenon. Halloween Town. Every Halloween. So Halloween Town during Halloween season, I had to watch that. And then had to watch the Simpsons Halloween special. Those were like 2. Let me lift up this camera. There's a lot of people in front of me now. Perfect. Halloween Town. Cheetah Girls, Cheetah-licious. That was another one. That was a good one. Damn, Cheetah Girls. Flubbery. Johnny Tsunami was another good one too. Johnny Tsunami. I think there was I forget what the second one was called. There was a sequel to it too. Johnny Tsunami was a good up. And we had Escape from Witch Mountain. Another one. Oh, Hocus Pocus. I think that was Disney. Restaurant Cafe. But yeah, this is walking. Oh, you know what? I need to go down. Hey! Everybody wants to be on camera, so yeah, Amsterdam's too good. I wonder if they throw up the A like in Atlanta. I do if I was here. I remember repping that all day, throwing up the A. You know what I'm saying? Peace up, A-Town down. But yeah, we chilling. So yeah, I mean, those are just a few Disney movies, right? I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. We had, but smell that vape. But the animated shows, Kim Possible. Call me, beat me, if you want to reach me, if you want to page me, it's okay. Goated. The Proud Family. Oh, you know, all of those shows have bomb intros. Recess was also a decent one. I felt very low key, like not too crazy. And then we had Oh, tailspin. Oh, tailspin. So I came down here 2 days ago at night. This is completely different looking. This is beautiful still nonetheless. So, Tailspin, DuckTales. What were also good ones? Chippendale, Gargoyles, Mighty Ducks. Would we consider the Mighty Ducks part of a movie? Wait, was Mighty Ducks Disney? Always from the get-go? You know, I haven't been to these buildings over here. No, I have. I like it. Yeah, everything looks different at night. And they did say people do. Oh, damn, that looks crazy. Right across for that. Cross. Damn. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was here. Yo, this looks all different at night. I remember this. I have a couple night pictures of this. I'll post in there. It was like super different. So there was other like Disney shows too that are like on Toon Disney, like Bonkers was like one. That one I actually watched where he was like a police cat, right? That one was a pretty dope one. Oh, so many people here. There's actually no one out here at night. Damn. Ding, 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 ding. But I will say, Disney, the Mickey Mouse Club, so I can't include that in Disney, but I think that was before my time actually. But maybe I could be wrong. But they had like Justin Timberlake and all of the, those main people. But definitely they brought up Hannah Montana, or Miley Cyrus, I should say, Selena Gomez, the Jonas Brothers, Demi Lovato was like another person too. So damn, if you were on Disney, you got that check, which is dope. So I think down this floor we have a bunch of like snacks and stuff. Disney was fire. Disney felt like was that puberty age phase, going through it, figuring it out. And this is where I spend most of my time with all the snacks and everything. This is a good street. We're gonna cross and some of these foods. Now, Cartoon Network didn't have. Did they? I don't think they did. They didn't have as much as like a sitcom base. Well, hence the name had the word cartoon in it. You get CBD oil here. Oh, I've had this place, it's so bomb. You straight up come here and get fries. Got other stuff too. But Cartoon Network, I feel didn't have much to do. At least I wasn't there watching them. They had their sitcoms were adult cartoons, I felt. Like the after hours shows. Boondocks. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Oh. Too busy. We'll come back. House of Fries. A lot of New York pizza. A lot. Smelling that Zaz, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this street is the street I'm spending most of my time on. Yeah, Robot Chicken also felt like was the adult show. But I feel like Space Ghost doesn't get as much love because I feel like that was the original Between Two Ferns at first, and I could be wrong because that show is hilarious, and I feel like during that time Space Ghost was that show. Damn, so crazy. So right now we're actually, believe it or not, walking towards the red light district-ish. Look at these views, dude. This is not fair. But yeah, those shows were like the humor shows, the adult shows for Cartoon Network, I feel. And rightfully so. I feel like it had a follow-up shows that were like very teen and edgy, like Samurai Jack and Teen Titans, Justice League, Dragon Ball Z, like very heavy teen shows, I feel. All required all of the necessity. I'm trying to think, but they had like those one on Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and it was fucking hilarious. I had. Hey, what's up?
Hello, how are you?
Good, you?
Yeah, thank you so much. This is camera.
Yeah.
How much money?
It was up there. It's like almost like a drone, with like everything. Probably around like 500-600.
600.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice camera.
Yeah. It's good for like vlogging and stuff like this.
Where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, California.
California, America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Take care. Have a good day. A lot of that. So coming up on the 37 mark, which said my memory card would die out, and it looks like it's still going. So I guess it does auto read the storage space available, and it will maybe correct itself. So one of the things that I found out is, so that spot where I was just at, where that guy is at, there's a ramen spot right there too. And that ramen spot, for whatever reason, always have people outside it, and they always, or they'll like try to get your attention, and then they'll ask you if you want like drugs or something, or if you're like looking for something. So that's just my experience from being on that corner. I had a feeling that he was probably going to ask me the same thing, or maybe trying to get an idea of how everything works, or how much money I have on me, one of the two. Something to keep an eye out. But yeah, there's a lot of what seems to be people from Nigeria selling drugs down this area, these touristy areas. So if you usually act like you know what you're doing, you know where you've been, they just won't bug you as much. So that's a tip. So if you're coming down red light district, because that's like a very touristy district, just be on the lookout for that. And back to our regularly scheduled program. So yeah, Dexter Laboratory, Ed, Edd n Eddy. Those cartoons, I was spending most of my days and time watching, I feel. Cartoon Network was a GOAT for me, I feel. Samurai Jack was too good of a show. But then they had stuff on there for the girls, so they had Powerpuff Girls. Captain Planet, I think was another good one. I want to say Animaniacs, but I feel like that was I think it was like a Warner Brothers, because I always remember seeing like the Warner Brothers tower, but I do believe it was on there at one point. And I actually don't have an idea of where I want to say I would put Warner Brothers shows or even, take two. So check this out. So it did say that the memory card, it stopped, and it did say that it was full. But then it like bugged out for a hot second. Because I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to reshoot the second half, or a little bit of what's left. It died. Let me try to get this. It died, bugged out, came back on. Because I like, when you rotate the display, it like turns off, right? Did that. And then it like wouldn't auto like adjust itself to like properly be put away. Because what it'll do is they'll slide around, turn around, and then fucking, so you can just put it away nice and neat. Didn't do that, whatever, it bugged out. I turned it back on, and now it has the storage available back, like from what I deleted earlier, or pretty much I took off all of Friday's footage off of it, which was, I'm shooting in 4K, so like Friday's footage was 32 gigs. What the hell? So, but we're back on, thankfully. So I didn't have to go back and pull more stuff off and to create more space. So learning 4K, doing 4K footage over the course of a week, it will not hold on a 128 gig memory card. Good to know. But I want to say those pretty much the big three, right? Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon. Who do you think had the best cartoons? Personally, I'm gonna go with, damn. You know, it's a toss-up between Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. I'm gonna be honest with you, 100% honest. Cartoon Network just had those shows that were like more my vibe, I wanna say, but Nickelodeon built my foundation. It was there from like the beginning, I felt like, from the ground up kind of in a way. Down that way is red light. Red light district's that way. To my right is red light district. So if I wanted to go right more, it'd be all red light district where you have those red shows. I'll try to get a photo from down the way at night. We'll see. But I think Cartoon Network was, for me, Nickelodeon built the foundation for me. So I would say Doug, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life was one of my favorites. Damn, I can't really choose because I watch Cartoon Network, and then we have like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and like that is like one of my all-time favorite. I bought those on DVDs, and Space Ghost, like late at night watching those shows, and having Toonami in itself was like amazing. Yeah, my personal, which of the big three had the best shows, cartoon shows, I'm going with Cartoon Network. You let me know what yours was, if there was anything different. Best live action though? Best live action. Now we got the best live action. Disney. Disney just killed it. It just had everything live action. It was built for live action. It had tunes for the kids, but it in itself was built for live action, I feel. And yeah, Disney built live, but like it's hard to really beat like Legends of the Hidden Temple, like, and all that, which is like the original like SNL, I feel. Not the original SNL, because I think SNL was a lot longer than I was born. You have that. Guts. Do you have it? Ooh, do you have it? Guts. So those shows. But A Boy Meets World, goated show. Cannot be beat. It was one of the best. Had everything. had all the feels. That show in itself, I feel, carried Disney sitcoms. It was too good. It's about time to get a beer. Yeah. Most iconic theme songs. Most iconic. Ooh. See, that's a tough one. Most iconic theme song. Well, I was singing one earlier today, you know, Kim Possible. Like, I mean, but is it iconic? Or is you know, Doug? The problem with that is if you go to any club right now and you were to play like an intro to any of those songs, people would lose their shit. Regardless of which network it's on. But I wonder what, yeah, I think that's gonna be the best. So let's do a poll. We're gonna have to figure that out because I think there's way too many. Which is the most iconic theme song? Like, goated. I feel like that's gonna be. I feel like that's gonna be a tough one. What is that noise? It looks like someone dragging a shit. Oh, look over here. Most iconic theme song. Make my way across the street. Oh, they're out there grinding. 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 And I guess this will be the last question for chat. Oh, sorry. Bro, make it mine. That was crazy. Just trying to break my ankles. Yeah. So yeah, which network holds up today? Which network can you go to and feel nostalgic, I guess? But then that means they're like playing old shit still, which is most likely not the case, other than Cartoon Network maybe. I think this is Central. This is, Amsterdam Central. Which, one of the few places that I haven't been to, only because I was planning on walking here for the podcast. Which leads me to yeah, I don't know, I think that's pretty much it. Oh my god. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be walking. Got cars flying everywhere. But let's be real. I think, personal hot take, all three were in phases of your age. So you started Nickelodeon, made your way to Disney, and eventually like kind of segue into Cartoon Network. If I'm being honest, I feel like that's just how it just like grew with us. But let's be real, my go-to is Cartoon Network today. I wouldn't, because not playing, Disney's not playing the whole shit anymore, and that would be the only reason why I would even go to Disney, would be to like watch that whole shit. But yeah. So this is gonna be the tail end of the podcast. I think we're at like 45 minutes again. I'll just probably include more footage of Amsterdam in between where shots were kind of like buggy or whatnot. It's just been, the city is just too amazing, too beautiful. I'll try to get some footage of the coffee shop later today if my friends are there. Yeah, it's the end of the episode. Next episode, we'll be back in America, sadly. But this has been awesome. It's been amazing. yeah, again, comment, like, subscribe. If you're listening to this, check out the video so you can see all how Amsterdam is, how beautiful it is out here. If you are watching the video, thank you for watching the video. Comment your favorite TV show, on which network you liked. Let me know. Curious. I'm trying to keep this going. This ep was not easy. It took me a minute to really kind of plan it out, and that's one thing I am learning. Also learning more in vlogging and how to just go with the wind when it comes to this. This camera has been amazing. The Osmo Pocket 3 is literally just been perfect for this. It does have live tracking. There's just way too many people here for me to just set it up somewhere and start walking around. I'm still anxious of it just being snatched because it's so small. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. If you want to see more footage of Amsterdam. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's ep. For today's ep of the podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Next ep. Don't have to talk about it, but if someone does want to do a part 2 to this for the next episode, can follow more smoothly, hit me up so we can just schedule a time and place where we can do that. Just because that'd be dope to have it follow up after this one and not later on, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. It's a podcast, for crying out loud. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me talk and ramble. Thank you for supporting me and for everybody out there as well. Yeah, until next time, let's keep talking. Amsterdam.